That sucked. Hello to Mia572. Fuck. Welcome for joining. Welcome. Hello to Chucky Cakes 51. How y'all doing today? Trying to set the mood and get some writing done. There we go. How are you? Well, thank you for asking me. Today, not really feeling my best. Feeling grumpy. I've been cutting back on my exercise this week to try to recover my HRV, and as a result of not exercising, I'm feeling cranky. And so my writing today is probably going to be dark and pissy, and we'll see how that works. Hello to Sabrina78. And on that note, Mia, how you doing? Thank you for checking in on me. Yeah. What's today? March 29th. Oh dear, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it's not that I'm sick or anything along those lines, it's just that I'm very used to being hyperactive and running and exercising hard, and it turns out that I need to exercise a little bit less. I've not been giving myself enough time to recover, but that just means that I'm storing up all this energy that I usually use, which leads to just me being moody. And this is why I have this theory that a lot of anxiety and depression is from bodies that haven't moved enough. So I know it definitely happens for me. I know it definitely happens for dogs, at least. If dogs not walk, then they get kind of anxious and weird, and so you gotta exercise them, and I'm just under-exercised at the moment. Hello to Mexikiwi. Mexikiwi. Ah, I think I've seen you before. Maybe, or at least the name sounds familiar, or it's just so memorable. All right, what the fuck is alive in me right now? What is my body telling me? As a fellow journal fan, what's your favorite pen to use? Mexikiwi, I wish I could say that I had a lot of varieties of pens, but really, this one right here, the Uniball I, is pretty much the best one out of the like 5 or 6 that I could pick from the stationery stores here. I keep on watching Japanese Stationery Content Awards, and I remember I got the Uniball once last year, and I loved it, but it was like 12 bucks a pen, and fuck, I can't, I go through these pens so quickly, I can't be spending that kind of cash on that. So, there you go. Yes, I have, so there you go, you did notice. So right now it's a Uniball I. If you know any better ones that are available in Europe, please let me know. I mean, it's not like there's anything bad with this, it's just, I don't know, it's all right. And I keep on wondering what is the best of the best, because I just love the feeling of pen on paper. What do you usually journal with? And where do you journal? Mia572 says, I'm feeling better than last time I started journaling last week. Yeah! Congratulations. And some of the emotions I never paid attention to, I realized were important to talk about. Amen to that. There's a lot of things in us that we don't know is important for us to talk about until we actually sit down and write it. Oh, I think someone's here on YouTube. Hello to Alessia, and hello to Emily Murphy. He said, nice book, what are you making? This is just my morning journaling that I do every day at 8:30. I sit down and I write, and I check in with what's alive in me. And so that's what we're doing today. I do a lot of writing here. So this is my previous pages. So I started this in February. Fucking what kind of word is February? February 13th. And now we're end of March. I usually do like a couple pages a day. All right, so good fucking morning, Simon. You cranky bastard. September, right? Good morning to me. It's pre-coffee words. My journal looks like your kitchen did in Korea. Oh wow, covered in stickers. Amazing. Oh, that's so cool. What kind, do you cover just the outside of it? Do you put stickers on the inside too, or how do you put stickers on? Do you find stickers from around different coffee shops and add them into your journaling? I'm trying to imagine that. Sounds nice. Hello to Tilly Mellon. Thank you for joining. Every day I start a page, I decorate with stickers, themed to how I feel. Wow, wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful practice. I'm definitely so non-visual and just hyper-verbal in a lot of what I'm doing. And whenever I watch other people with their journals, I appreciate how much effort they put into decorating it. And for me, I think I'm able to set my mood and my ambiance right, but I don't necessarily think that I treat my journal with as much care. And I thank you for the thought and inspiration. Mia says is it good idea to review old journals from, let's say, 3 months ago? I would imagine journaling is getting things off the chest and move on. Is that a good way of looking at it? Yeah, that's definitely one way of looking at it, but I never really look at my journals. I write them, I fill them, I like to collect having them, but then I just don't check them ever again. I'm interested in it. Hello to Rohan Loves Oprah Winfrey. I always love seeing your name here. And hello to Leah Purcell. Thank you for joining over on YouTube. Hello to you. So I'd love to be able to have some kind of tool where I could scan all my journals and then kind of get insights from them in data and be able to connect it to my health data as well and be like, well, when you were exercising less, then your writing became a little bit more pissy, kind of like today, man. I definitely have been exercising less and I feel really pissy and upset. Stinkmeister, love the name. My hands will cramp up writing that much. I know, it definitely got to me. Like I was cramping for a while, but eventually get used to it. Kind of like, at first it's difficult to run a couple kilometers and it becomes easier to run 5 and then 10 and whatnot. The muscle memory kicks in. So, well, not kicks in, the muscle memory develops, I mean to say. And hello to Rohan. What do we agree your name was now? Rohan feels okay, but not as passionate about Oprah Winfrey as before. I think that was what we agreed to. All right, back to me griping. Hello to No Beamber. No Beamber. Pleasure. Hello. Kartik, great to see you, my man. Have you ever been into a fountain pen stationery rabbit hole? The only time I really was able to look at a whole bunch of different pens was at a time that I didn't appreciate them. It's at a stationery store in Tokyo, and they had like a whole fucking floor dedicated to it, and I barely cared that much, which is sad. I really wish I was there now. If you want to know what this little block is on the page, this is my microphone. And I'm just trying to keep it here close so you could hear more scribbling. Let me know if you could hear how this sounds. Does it pick up the scribbles of the pen? I'm trying to make it a little bit more ASMR-y and set the mood a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do here. Oh, great. I'm glad it's picking it up. Thanks for asking, Mexikiwi. Eargasm. Oh, lovely. I'm glad that it's. I don't know how these live streams sound, and I hope it's all right. Kartik, I also have a question. I think you could see on YouTube, I'm streaming this vertically as opposed to horizontally. Let me know what you think. I've only tried this for a couple of days now, so I'm not sure if this is something that is a better view or not. Because I'm imagining people are watching this on their phones rather than their computers. But I'd love to hear what you think. You didn't even notice. Ah, all right. Well, now you do. Looks fine, to be honest. Well, I'm glad. All right. Well, this is easier for me to set up because I could also stream this on Instagram like this and TikTok as well. Have you thought about writing a book and getting it published? Great question. Thanks for asking. I thought about it a bunch. I don't ever think about writing fiction. I always think about writing nonfiction and selling that. But yeah, I don't know. It calls to me a little bit. It doesn't call to me as well at times. And I think, are there other ways of me being able to write and share what I feel and believe that isn't the traditional writing route of a book? But there also is like a part of me that was like, hey, if I had an advance and I could be like, hey, spend 2 years or a year to go off into the woods and write somewhere. Holy fuck, I'd so do that. I'd love that because I just love the idea of writing. I don't necessarily love the idea of editing my writing. Stinkmaster, what happened to my nail? It looked painful. Yeah, it sure fucking is painful. I got maybe like 95% of my feeling back in this. Maybe like like a month ago or so, the gym. So I go to the gym regularly, and the machine that is always jammed, and I know how to move it because it's always jammed. Well, they fucking fixed it without letting me know, and then it, instead of like stopping at a specific point, it went all the way to the end and crushed my finger under there, and so this got very swollen, and I had to like write hook clawed for a bit. But it's not as painful as it was before. It was seething, all-consuming pain. Now it's just kind of like, it feels a little bit burnt. It feels like I burnt my skin a little bit. And I keep on hoping that my nail is not gonna fall off, because I heard that if you have more than 50% blood coverage, it's gonna fall off, and this is definitely more than 50. But it seems like it's still hanging on for now. Fingers crossed. It's like a slapstick comedy skit. Well, I'm glad that you're amused by my handwriting. I think when I'm a little bit moodier, that's when I get into more kind of aggressive language and shit. And today is a moody day. Wonder if the nail will fall off. Yeah, I know, right? It's growing, so I was able to trim it, luckily. And I thought that if it would fall off, then it wouldn't be growing, but it still looks like it's growing a little bit. But man, what a fucking hot mess this is. Jesus. Look at that. Not attractive at all. All right. I'll check your DM later. I sent you a little video of my journal. Oh, Mexikiwi. Thank you for that. I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like later on. Thank you. No problem. Have a good day, Simon. It's nighttime here, so I'm off. Well, have a good night, Mexikiwi. Thank you for connecting. I'm always happy to see you here. gosh, is that it? Is that fucking it? Oh, I don't like that idea at all. Oh, fuck. That's dark. Don't like that.
I don't speak for women, but it's easy to understand when you play, you sing, together,
Oof. Oof, oof. Oh, gross. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Bright Summer 90, hello. Welcome for joining. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Mm-hmm. Hey, hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Bright Summer, for checking in. I'm not doing my best. I feel a little bit grumpy today, and now that I'm exploring what's happening inside of me, I'm finding some dark shit that I don't really enjoy and I don't necessarily agree with. And I'm trying to find ways to word my way around it. I'm not necessarily sure how. Do I burn scented candles or just regular wax? So this is just regular wax. This is somebody that I know is a wedding florist, and she has lots of leftover flowers and candles, and sometimes she just comes and dumps them, and I have a whole pantry full of these. I had scented candles before, but I ran out, and so now this is just regular wax to give me some ambiance and light, and the Palo Santo is what offers me the scent that I need and the nice smokiness. Yeah. All right, how's that for cinematography? Yes. I was thinking about getting a smoke machine here so I could keep smoking. Or should it be an incense that could keep me having the smoke that I'd want? I do like this. Oh yeah, bingo. Favorite pen? Ido. My favorite pen was there was a Japanese one called the One, I think it was. So I'm not necessarily sure. This is pretty much the best pen that I could find here in Lisbon. So this is the Uniball I. Maybe they have other stationery stores that offer better pens, but as of right now, whenever I go to Fnac, then this is all they have. And so this is what I'm using here. Bright Summer says, I'm not doing so great either. I'm sorry to hear that. My friend is struggling with a lot of depression and thoughts of hopelessness. Sorry to hear that, Bright Summer. Yeah, it's falling into pits of hopelessness is something that happens. It's something I deal with from time to time. I think I was dealing with it like a couple weeks ago as well. I'm sorry that your friend is dealing with that. It seems like you're really connecting with them, and you're concerned about your friend's well-being. And I hope that they turn out to be all right, and I hope that you can take care of yourself in the meanwhile as well. Hello to Georgie Theodisio. Can't say your name all too well, but welcome and thank you for joining. In positive news, this may be the longest gym streak I've been on. 15 days in a row. Holy shit. Well done, Bright Summer. Up at 5:30 every morning. That's fucking crazy. 5:30? Jesus. I'm awake at 7. But congratulations. That's a huge streak. Are you noticing any changes in how you're feeling? Have you noticed your body or your mood in any way improving? I know that. So I've been running every day now for, I think it's 530 days in a row. I started October 13th of 2023. And in that first month of me running every single day, I so noticed a huge change in my mood and my feeling of hopefulness and my sense of self-empowerment. Oh, this is a big fire here. And I was really able to feel great as a result mentally. And so this is why I've been so promoting the importance of exercise for your well-being. And so I'm wondering if you're noticing any correlation with yourself as well. Ida winds up saying, I got a fountain pen set recently. Ooh, and it made my daily journaling more special. Amazing. It's like an experience now, a daily ritual where I relax just right. I totally get the candles, right? This is its own kind of little ritual thing. I love that you journal regularly as well, and any way that you can make this ritual feel more special, it's a lot easier to do it regularly. The biggest challenge of a hobby is to make sure that you keep on showing up at the same time, having like a 15-day streak and waking up at the same time, or like for me, I always do my journaling at 8:30. This is my time in order to do it. And so I make sure that I have my music, I have my camera, I have this live streaming to keep me accountable. To the 3 people that are watching, thank you. And the smell. So yeah, like so when you get this ritual going, then it definitely helps make sure that you keep the habit alive, and that's what I'm trying to do. Well, congratulations to Bright Summer. I mean, not congratulations to you, for your fountain pen set. But you know what? I guess fuck it. You get it. You get a congratulations as well. Congratulations on your fountain pen set. You say, yes, you start work at 9 a.m., but I used to struggle getting up. Now I wake up like clockwork. Yeah. Even if I feel pooey, I find myself able to get out of bed. That's amazing. Yeah, for me too. Like I sleep a lot. So I usually go to bed at 9:30 and I'm out of bed at 7. So I'm almost in bed for like a full 10 hours, but it's only because I don't necessarily sleep perfectly. So I'm trying to catch up on all the time. But 7 o'clock, it's like, yep, I'm up. Here you go. 7:07, I got all my clothes on. 7:15, I'm out with the dogs at the park. 7:45, 7:50, I'm back home. And then make coffee. So long as you have like a regular routine, bodies love routines. When we are bodies before we are minds. And if we can give our bodies as much routine and consistency as possible, they're going to reward us with all the delicious hormones and dopamine and serotonin and all the drugs that people pay money for. You can get them for free just by giving yourself a solid routine. So congrats, Bright Summer, on getting that routine and feeling that sense of regularity. Now I have 30 minutes to wake up, eat a little, and get ready for the gym. I come back from the gym and have a slow morning. Very nice. Finishing my breakfast and getting ready for the workday. That's awesome. Awesome. That's a beautiful routine that you have, and slow mornings are nice. I admire you for going to the gym so early. I can't lift until the afternoon. That's when I have my strength. I tried morning lifting and I was just totally weak, and it just led to more injury. So I admire that you're able to do that. On that note, it's 9:04, and I kind of have my conclusion and my understanding of myself for today and what I think I'm gonna do. And I was able to process some shit that I wasn't necessarily all too thrilled about. But I want to say thank you, Bright Summer, for sharing your routine and what you've been going through. Thank you, Ido, and Stinkmaster and Kartik Serene as well for contributing here. And I don't think I'm gonna have a morning live stream session tomorrow. Sundays are usually when I do my long runs, and so I'll be back here Monday at 8:30.